nothing is editable, nothing feels natural. So today I want to show you something really interesting. This is called TAPE16. This morning the recording studio was free, so I have made a little sample with TAPE16. And it was very funny because I remember the tape machine, the really tape feeling with the tape machine, with the recording tape machine. TAPE16 is not only a visual DAW with a tape, but is a really tape style workflow. So it's a destructive recording, so you cannot edit anything. You can only re-record or punch in and punch out the recording. So there's basically no undo. Now, don't get me wrong, I love modern DAWs. I use them every day professionally. And I love also new technology like AI. So why this TAPE16 is interesting? Because you can feel the real sensation to play an instrument, and you know that this is the record. If you make a mistake, and I have made some mistakes this morning, yes, you know that you need to replace, to re-record your part. So your mindset is different, you play differently, you record differently. So tools like TAPE16 force you to back in the moment. And it's really interesting. Now I'm going to show you the software. Okay, this is the TAPE16 interface, as you can see. And I show you. This is my record, and now I want to show you. I have the calibration menu. I can set the wow effect, yeah, or the flutter. And I can set also the saturation here. As you can see, there is also the sound when you when you forward the tape, the bias alignment, the tape age also, and the tape damage. So I can create also lo-fi effects. Here I have the volume. I can rename the track. For example, this is the drum left, and I can assign also a color to the track. I can now mix my track. Okay, this very important part, I can set the input for each track, also the MIDI, okay, and I can also set 3 different print effects, so there are effects that are printed directly to the tape. For example, also a virtual synthesizer. And you have also 3 mix effects. So these effects are not printed directly to the tape, but are a normal plugin. For example, if I want to add a chorus, for example, I add this Juno 6 chorus by Arturia. Or for example, this space delay by iKey Multimedia, that is very good. Tell me if you are interested in a video to the iKey Multimedia FX. I can also punch in and out in my recording, so I can set a punch-in point. I don't have any kind of editing, MIDI editing or audio editing. It's a very real tape recording. Now it's time to bounce the tape. I choose the full tape and the format and the sample rate that I want. And the bounce is in real time, like real tape. So when you record in TAPE16, you start thinking differently, because you know you cannot endlessly repair the performance later. And even the imperfection start feeling musical. I remember that most of the best recording in the history, in the music history, was made with a tape machine. So as you can see, TAPE16 also included tape style character, but I think that is not the point of interest of this software, because we have many tape machine plugin that works very well. The very point of interest is the workflow. I don't think TAPE16 is trying to replace Logic, Cubase, Pro Tools or Ableton or Reaper or other DAWs. I think it's trying to remind us something, that the music comes from our mind and our heart. I put the link in the description, and honestly, if you use the link to buy TAPE16, you help also the channel to grow. So thank you. And tell me in the comments what do you think about this kind of DAWs, and at the next video, bye!